So let's pre-compose this next clip as well. Let's find where we want it to start and where we want it to end. Trim this up. Let's warp stabilize it. If your clip ever disappears, remember you have to click on that layer and click the left bracket to snap it back. While this is analyzing, we're going to move it to the side, hide it, mute it, and let's find our next key points. The key points are set. Let's snap this back here and enable the vision. Let's trim it down to right around here, just so we don't have all this extra. And instead of going back to effects and adding that effect back on, let's click on this layer, click on time warp, Control C, click on our new clip, and Control V. That'll actually paste every keyframe and all the settings that were on this effect. Since we're going to be starting fresh on a new flow for this clip, we're just going to delete these keyframes. We're going to re-keyframe speed, press U, zoom in a little bit. So for this first marker, I'm actually going to do some type of effect or shake right here. I'm going to make sure by that point, it's slowed down back to where I want it. Copy this, paste this here, and then we'll do, I'd say around 2000 for the speed value. We'll do that in the front as well. Let's adjust these out. Let's make a little more distance between these. Select all these, F9 or right click for easy ease. Let's go to our graph editor. And before we even watch this, I already know how I want it to look. So I'm going to do my normal graph of putting this down a quarter of the way, putting this up, and this quarter down. The more you mess with these, the more you'll find your style, and you'll be able to find what suits your video best. I'm going to copy this and put it on the next key point. Adjust these values to the end. Let's double check the graph editor by selecting these. And let's adjust this one. I do want this part more into the clip where the car's over here. Instead of increasing these values, we're going to drag it out. I do want it to end a little bit faster as well. Adjust this as you need. Let's go into this pre-comp and let's do our scale rotation as well. You don't need to do this every clip, but I like to. I'm also going to adjust the center of this clip as well with anchor point. We'll scale it in to make sure it fits. And let's do our rotation first and then we'll rescale it. Instead of selecting all these and putting them back to the original value, if you press U twice, you'll see this transform right here, and you can press reset. That'll automatically make the keyframes where your markers. Another trick I like to do is to make sure that the last clip transitions well into the next clip. So as you can see, this clip is going forward to the left, but this clip is coming back to the left. So a little trick I like to do is by reversing this clip. Instead of speeding it forward, we're going to speed it back. So let's get this frame, and instead of positive 2500, we're going to go negative 2500. You can hold shift to make this go faster. So let's go to negative 2000. Let's drag this to the end again. And let's actually move these a little bit more because I want the reverse to be able to be shown. Might need to adjust some more values. So this clip's actually coming in faster than what this clip is exiting. So I'm going to lower this a little bit. And I'm also going to drag it a little bit more through. These two things are some things that I look at when making a good video. This transition right here, you see it's going back and moving out left, which transitions to this moving back and out left as well. Little things like these go a long way. The second most important is that speed. Make sure this speed of the exit matches the speed of this entrance. Take your time and adjust these values until you're satisfied. The transition makes a big difference once you match these speeds. And once we add in motion blur, this transition will be almost seamless. Let's continue putting our clips in, speed ramp all of this, and then we'll start adding effects and seeing what we want to do. We'll put our next clip in and we'll pre-compose this. We'll trim this down. We'll warp stabilize this slightly. It doesn't need much. Once it's done stabilizing, we're going to keyframe our scale, rotation, and anchor point first.